This week, we're casting our gaze upon morally gray characters, letting the stars guide us through the exciting and vast world it holds.
To start our exploration, we need to understand one thing. What are morally gray characters, and why do they matter?
So, when it comes to morally gray characters, they are the type of characters that are neither good or bad. In most cases, they tend to be presented as these bad characters that eventually later the audience is given like this understanding that almost like kind of grays out their behavior, not necessarily like ignores it, but it puts them on that pedestal that makes you debate was what they did good or wrong. Good or bad, sorry.
One of the same. Morally gray characters in media are really important because they add to real life conversations about morality and how nothing in this world is truly fully black or white, fully right or wrong. And they often lead to the idea that good people can do bad things for good reasons and can still be either right or wrong depending on how they go about it. And I think that's really important when, especially, you're trying to figure out how you feel about certain issues. With the very basics kind of spoken, let's break down the constellation of morally gray characters, mapping out the stars that connect to reveal the deeper layers of meaning we're exploring.
To navigate this constellation, we'll be focusing on how context, conflict, and the audience impact morally gray characters.
We start our exploration with the influence of context and how it shifts perception. Here, we'll examine the heart of morally gray characters and explore how context is essential to understanding them. So often, with morally gray characters, how they're viewed by the end of the narrative is so often influenced by the context of why the character acts a certain way. What impacts the decisions they make.
The only thing I want to add is that it's so important for characters to even make a morally great character is to have that understanding, that context clue that guides the audience to let them even know what their thoughts were. So like their actions and their mindset of what they had done.